What's up, you guys? I am back. Today, we're gonna have another trip story. But today, we're talking about my trip to Atlantic City. I know I forgot about a couple trips that I've been planning on mentioning. They're not in chronological order at all. Like, I still gotta do, like, I still gotta, like, I feel like I wanna redo certain trip stories. I'm so annoyed with the way that I've, like, been handling it. I gotta, like, fix my YouTube channel. But, I tried like making a script for this video. Let's see how it goes. But anyway, make sure you guys like and comment if you guys enjoy this one. Stay tuned for like more videos that I'm gonna make. I'm definitely gonna try and make like my DMT trip story on here. I'm gonna make like my first time tripping on Sid that I still haven't done. I can't believe I haven't done that yet. Or like even like like some of my shroom stories I still haven't done that I've like I started the series just to talk about those ones and I haven't done them. But like I like doing like the tweak out stories because like I feel like those ones get the most views. Like I feel like those are more interesting to talk about. Anyway, so I'm gonna be redoing some videos, so just like keep an eye out for that.
And what do you say?
So today we're gonna be talking about the time I managed to fucking like Jordan Belfort like taking too much Quaaludes. I managed to like Quaalude myself into paralysis. Like I literally like this story is like one of my favorites, and I'm so glad that like I have it able to like I'm so glad I survived from it. Like it's just such a good story. Like I gotta tell it. Okay, so like we went to Atlantic City. It was like me and like I think it was six of us. There was like five of us that were staying, and then like at one point there was like six or maybe seven of us. I don't know. I think it was just six of us. But so we head over there, and like we ended up doing this so last minute. I was so like pissed off because like we ended up like paying so much. We paid more for this trip than we did at the Poconos, and like the Poconos one was so much nicer than this one. I mean, like I get it because it's in Atlantic City, but like it was so last minute. I thought we were going to like somewhere nicer than Atlantic City. I didn't know we were going to Atlantic City. We ended up at the fucking like the pinnacle, like the epitome of like the crack hood of Atlantic City. Like everything was abandoned there. Like we were in the middle of like a fucking gentrified neighborhood. It was fucking crazy. But we even saw like the most like whacked out fucking Fent like walker ever, like foaming at the mouth, and like she fucking came at us. So it was petrifying. So if the house was nicer though, like I probably would have like liked it a little bit better. But I don't know. I just like I there was something wrong the whole time I was there. But I just like I don't know. I wasn't in the right mindset, and like there was so much alcohol. I was just like anyway. Let me get to it. So the living room was chill though. We were like playing like a whole bunch of Mario games and shit. Like I got some footage. If you see my last video, I got like a hella good footage this time. Not like I didn't get any footage in the Poconos. I mean I got some, but like that's part of like that was more of like the Top Golf when we went to Top Golf. I even made a fucking trip story about that one. So yeah, all my trip stories have footage to them. So just make sure you look out for those. So like they were even saying like I didn't even have enough money to pay off the crib, and I was like tweaking off of that. And then they were saying like, oh yeah, let's like start tripping balls off shrooms. I could even get Sid right now. I was like, dude, I I am not in any state of mind to be tripping balls. I'm already tripping right now. Like I don't need any more. Like bro, I couldn't even like if you see my in the video like I'm so disappointed in myself because like I just was not acting like myself. I feel like I was just like there to be there. Like I kind of just wanted to be the cameraman and just like not say anything low key. But like anyway, um, so we were at the Poconos trip low key. It was like really cool because like I took a lot of like UGs, and I remember like I didn't mention this in the trip story, but like the homie had gotten a high score, and there was a fucking Pac-Man. There was like arcade shit in the basement, and he got in the high score on Pac-Man. And me and the other OG homie, like we were literally trying so hard the whole night. It felt like I was like in pixels, bro. I felt like fucking Adam Sandler in that movie, bro. I was like fighting Pac-Man. I was literally fighting Pac-Man. I was just, and like that was like right before the fucking peak of the trip. It was like that was me rising up. So like that was like literally the best part of the trip. like I don't even remember what happened afterwards, low key. All I remember is like finding myself like in the fucking bathtub, like feeling like I was Jesus Christ. Anyway, I was like felt like I was being christened for the first time or some shit. um, so the ride to the house was like really chill though. Like there was like so much weed for all of us, and I didn't even plan on smoking that much. So like with all the alcohol and all the weed, I kind of like I at the same time like I loved being there, but at the same time I felt out of my element. It was like so strange. Like I kind of, funnily enough, like we did beer pong, but I kind of missed vodka pong when I fucking like puked all over the fucking carpet. And at one point, the homie was pissing on the wall, and like the other homie like puked in the fucking bathtub that we had and shit. And then I fucking went in there afterwards. Oh my god. But anyways, I'm getting off track. So the whole time I was there, I was more of just like focusing on them and like just making sure they were having a good time. And like I wasn't really eating. I wasn't really like drinking a lot of water. I was just drinking alcohol and shit. And like they kept like saying like, oh, let's go to like the fucking arcade. Let's go to like the pier. And like I felt like we didn't have any time to do any of this shit, let alone relax. So like I don't know. I was just like I don't know. I felt like I was just like tweaking while I would felt like I thought I was sober at the same time, and so I was like forcing myself to just like lock in when I kind of should have just like let go, like I did at Poconos and shit. But like I just like it was just too much brain power for me to like come up with a good response with everyone. Like I was just like trying to like make a joke every single time. Like I just wanted to make everyone laugh, bro. I was so out of my element. I was so not myself. I just felt like I was like bothering everyone, and I was like acting so slow and shit. But like then again, I forgot that I was like tweaked at my mind the entire time we were there. But eventually, like all the homies, like this is when like shit started like really hitting the fan for me. This is when I realized I wasn't really myself. Cause then when everyone went to bed, it was just me and the homie. You can see, I want people to like to guess which homie it is in the videos, bro. Like he's in the video, so it's like you just have to guess which homie it is. But like so, we were the only ones up, and he asked me if we could smoke, so I brought the homie's bong outside because I was like, I only want to smoke a little bit, and like I'm not gonna like roll up a blunt because beforehand I got yelled at for smoking the homie's weed, even though he left it out there, and he's the one who smokes the most weed out of all of us. I wasn't even smoking that much, and I figured like since they left, they were gonna come back and have a blunt ready for them, so I thought it was gonna be a courtesy, but whatever. He was like, what made you think that? What gave you the right? What made you think you could go on my shit? I'm like, I didn't go on your shit. I left my shit out, and it's like, I don't know. Like if I had left shit out, I would expect that it's for everyone. I don't know. It was just, it was my bad. Like everyone was like, dude, like nah, he shouldn't have yelled at you for that. I was like, nah, like I understand. I just didn't before. Like I thought we were chill like that. It's whatever. It was just like I was fucked up. Like I don't know. So like we're hitting the bong and shit, and like no one had smoked it from the night before when the other homie had pulled up and put like THC diamonds, 99%, all that shit in there. So I was like, oh, like, cause I look at it and I'm like, oh, there's like some diamonds in there. Like, okay, like I guess I'll hit it once or twice. And so the first hit of it really got me like moving, like really like it felt like I smoked crack or some shit. And then the homie was like, he hit it and he passes it back to me. I'm like, oh shit, I think there's THCA diamonds. I knew that there was THC in it, like pure THC in it, but I didn't like it didn't click in my head until after I smoked it. And then he was like, dude, is that why I feel like this? And I was like, yeah, bro, I feel like I'm moving. I feel good. And so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna put it away. I'm not gonna smoke this. And he's like, you're not gonna finish it? You're not gonna snap it or anything? And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, ever since like recently, I just feel like I can't handle like social environments while smoking a shit ton of weed while feeling this like blasted. And like, as I said that, I like felt it. Like we started going inside, and I started like feeling it bad. Like I was like, dude, I felt this feeling before, and it like it turned something on in my brain where I was just like, everything that I looked at was like I was looking for comfort in, but for some reason I couldn't find comfort in anything. I was looking at the fucking I was looking at the stove. I'm like, the stove is gonna fucking explode and we're gonna fucking die here, but it's okay because we got the fire extinguisher. But the fire extinguisher is also not gonna do anything, and I'm gonna fucking die from the fumes of the fire extinguisher or some shit. Like I was like, I'm like, I'm tweaking, like I'm literally in fight or flight mode right now. And so my homie's talking to me, and he looks at me, and he's like, dude, why are you looking at me like that? And I'm like, and like I just couldn't like focus. I was just like everything felt like I was like blast. I felt like I was blasting off like DMT or some shit. Like first time like I took DMT, like I felt like everything, my surrounding peripherals just started like emptying away, and it's just like I was about to like explode or some shit. But that's what I felt like when I was drunk and high off of this fucking mystery shit. And so like I look at him in the eye and I'm like, I grab him to like center myself because I feel like I'm about to fall, and I'm like, bro, we're high, we're stoned. It's that's it. And but in my mind, I was tweaking so much. I'm like, I'm the Messiah. That's why I feel this way. That's why I'm tweaking out, and you could tell I'm tweaking out because I'm the Messiah, or some shit. But like at the same time, I was also feeling like, oh my god, I've ruined his trip. Like I brought him into this bad trip with me. Like this is like a trip for us and something like that. Like some stupid shit. But like, yeah, good thing I never like. Good thing I passed up on my friend when he said we should take shrooms. I don't know. Maybe the shrooms would have helped me. I don't know. But like, like he was like he looked at me, he saw me act like that, and he was like, "All right, I'm just gonna go to bed now. Like, I'm just gonna go." Like, and then I was like, "All right, bet I'll be here." And he's like, "Make sure you eat though." And he like stayed to make sure that I ate the rest of the food that he gave me, because he made me like a steak egg sandwich, and I ate that shit. I took one bite out of it, and like he was like, "Okay, all right, I'm gonna go to bed now." And then like I stopped eating it, and like I like genuinely just could not like stand still. Like I was like I'm about to fall. So I started finishing the food, and I locked in a little bit, and then I like turned around. I for some reason was like about to go to the bathroom, and then I just completely fell on my ass. Like I just completely passed out, and I was like, dude, I was trying to like speak because I thought that like the homie who had just went to bed like would have heard me fall, and I was like, yo, I think I drank too much. And I was like slurring my shit. I literally looked like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio in fucking Wolf of Wall Street, like flailing his arms on the fucking floor, like literally crawling to like get help.
I don't know. Oh, get him on the wall! I can't understand you.
And I was like, bro, you're really just gonna leave me here? And there was just no fucking answer. Like I was like, fuck, I gotta lock in. I gotta fucking figure this shit out myself. And so I like slowly got up, and I realized I ended up passing out like 3 more times because I realized if I stood up too quickly, the blood wouldn't reach to my brain, so I couldn't stand up. So like I slowly started drinking water from the fucking. I started hogging the fucking water dispenser like a fucking like I was dying from the desert. Like like just getting a cup a little bit, drink a little bit, get another cup, drink a little bit, get up a little bit. Oh my god. And like I was just so fucking rattled by this. I was just like, dude, like this is because I'm not like myself. This is because I haven't been like telling anyone how I felt and shit. So I got up and I went straight to the homie's room because I was like, he has to still be awake. He has to have heard me. Like he must know something's up. So I open the door and he's not even awake. He's passed out. And I wake him up, bro, and I'm like, bro, I think I drank too much. I just passed out. Can I sleep in here? And he's like, yeah, bro, whatever. So he goes back to sleep, and I get all situated, and I'm like, dude, don't go to sleep. And he's like, what, bro? I'm like, dude, it was like bad. It was like I almost fucking passed out, and I thought you heard me, and I did pass out, and it was really fucked up. And like, I don't want to do that again. And he's like, yeah, bro, that's why I want to go to sleep. He's like, I'm like, yeah, but I don't think that it was regular weed, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's like, bro, just go to sleep. And so I eventually started like texting everyone that I could think about. I was just like, dude, I've been fucking up. Like I was like literally, it was like when I went on shrooms and like learned something deep about myself and started like telling everyone what I learned. That's what happened with this time. I was just like so rattled that I was like, if this is my last time alive, I gotta like tell people how much I love them and shit. So I started texting a whole bunch of people, and then the next day we had to leave, and like you could in the night that this happened, it was right before in the video you could see right before it happened when the homies were all puking on the fucking patio. That was like a couple hours before this little trip story. So we end up like getting ready early. We ended up having to leave, and like there was the lady that owned the place. She was like looking in because she had opened the door and like saw that only two of us had already left, and I was still sleeping. So I like quickly got all of my shit and ran out the door. And she's like, "Is anyone else in there?" I was like, "Oh yeah, there's two of us." And I was like, "Oh shit!" They were like waiting on me the whole time. And like the lady was like so like she was like she knew what was up. She knew that we stunk up the whole place with dabs and fucking weed and shit, and that we had gotten really fucking drunk. Cause like literally the night before, when everyone was puking on the patio, the fucking Ring camera was on, so she def knew exactly what the fuck happened. So it was so fucked up the whole night. That was so funny though.
Where are your parents?
But like I ended up fucking leaving my AirPods at that shit, bro. I know for a fact I left it there, and it was just like it's probably just sitting on a counter because I like ran out there, and it was the only thing that I forgot. And I'm so pissed. I managed to get everything except for my fucking AirPods. But yeah, that's the end of that trip story. Just make sure that you check your shit before you smoke it. It's not. I don't think that I smoked crack. I know that I didn't smoke crack, but like it was. It could have. I at the moment I was like, did I smoke ketamine, bro? Like it was just. I know for a fact it was because I like didn't eat or sleep or do anything right for myself because I was stressing out the whole time. But yep, I hope this teaches you guys not to do any substance while dehydrated or in desperation for food. You know, just be yourself, let loose, smoke when you feel like it, drink when you feel like it, do shrooms whenever you want. There's always the best time to do shrooms. I should have done the shrooms, then I probably would have been feeling myself better that whole night. But honestly, I wouldn't have changed a thing. I'm so glad that the story happened because now I could like, you know, warn the youngins out there that if they ever want to like do drugs with like random people or go to some crack hood neighborhood, just make sure that like you feel yourself before you start feeling others. You know what I'm saying? No gay shit. Like don't do things for others. Do things for yourself, bro. Because if I had only known that, and I thought I knew that, if only I had just listened to myself more, I probably wouldn't have like completely passed out and fell on my ass. But yeah.
You kill it.
Thanks for watching. Remember, I should probably call this series like Consequences of Smoking Weed or some shit. I don't even know. Just yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment for more. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace out. Also, I just gotta say that little fucking bitch that gave me no ounce of fucking respect over the fucking little bit of weed that I fucking put for the fucking blunt. That was for him. That was for the homies that I assumed was out because it was for the homies. Because I always leave my shit out for the homies because I'm just like that. Sorry. Didn't know that we weren't like that, you fucking pussy-ass little fucking stingy bitch. Fucking, I almost gave you $7 for that shit off Cash App. But you being such a little fucking bitch, you asked for it on Apple Pay, so I gave you fucking 5 with no message. Because the message would have said, I love you and I'm sorry on Cash App. But you're just a fucking bitch. I almost gave you nothing and almost waited until you fucking earned that from my respect, but nah, because you's a fucking little bitch. And he was like, make sure you pay the homie back for the fucking, like, you're not him, like, shut the, you're such a little bitch. You're such a bitch. Don't say that shit to me. Say it to someone else who actually wants to hear that shit. God damn. Anyway. Like, fuck it, I won't share, fuck it. I thought we were chill like that, fuck it, alright, fuck it. Like, he just wouldn't stop too, and I was like, what is this gay shit? Like, it's just a little fucking blunt. And then he went and got 5 more fucking blunts. How much weed are you gonna fucking smoke? How much more are you gonna fucking drink till you fucking puke your fucking brains out? God damn.
This sucks.
Anyway, shout out to that homie. Alright, peace out.